Hey guys, so I forgot to do an intro. It's your girl Kate did. I hope you like the thing. Hope you can learn more about my life through this, and thank you for being amazing. Later. All right, so I'm coming home. All right, I'm gonna be doing these vlogs. Like, it's not gonna be nothing on topic. Well, it's gonna be different things. I'm just like trying to do random things through the day. It's the same day, guys. It's the same Saturday. I changed my clothes to do a TikTok because, all right, let me tell you what happened. I did one video with KK. We did a Frozen song. If y'all wanna go see that, but I ended up doing it over again because I was wearing these boxer shorts. You know the little slip with the little ding ding line goes through. I was wearing one of those, and I realized like when I was doing. Lucky I watched my thing before I put it out. TikTok I do. YouTube I don't. I would be more prepared for YouTube than TikTok. And I was using my whole body. So we did a couple of videos. If y'all want to go see that, me and her dancing with the songs, whatever, y'all can hear that. So the thing opened where you can see my underwear, and I was like, that's inappropriate. So I had to take that out and do it over again. I was like, I'm gonna do more videos today. I think I did 3 videos today. I did one Christian's thing, and I did 2 Frozen songs. No, lie. I did 3 videos. I was in 2 and Kdiddavis was in 1 by herself. So that's going on today. But today I'm talking about, well, in this topic I'm talking about disability. Maybe I'll do this in a different video. Maybe I won't put this in probably I'll do this in the whole video, a different video by itself, depending on how long the other parts were and what I want to put in. I'm trying to get an attitude over there. I'm making bagel and cream cheese for lunch. Technically, what time is this? Like lunch, dinner. It's 4:34, so lunch, dinner ish. I wish I have some cereal for dinner, or make some pancakes from scratch. I don't have no more pancake mix. I should have bought some. Yo, prices for food is like going up astronomically. I don't know. I used to charge this thing. I have this little ring light thingy. I don't think it's making any sense right now, but it's better when I take pictures. I don't think when I take video, because it's such like a broad space, I don't feel like it hits me the same, and also it needs to charge because it has 3 settings. It has 3 settings, and this is usually brighter than this, so it needs to charge definitely. See the 3 settings? You can see it. That's 1, 2, 3. I want to do a video what YouTube equipment is good, like from Amazon. So I should do. If y'all want to see that, I'm gonna do it anyway. So if y'all want to see it, I need content. That's something I can put out. So booyah shakalaka, boo boo. Okay. So if y'all watch my other videos, y'all saw that I was technically disabled for a couple of years with my eyes because I had cataract. So when I was 13, I ended up developing cataract in my eye. Literally, before I went to Jamaica, I had a doctor's appointment. Nothing. All of a sudden, probably weren't checking for it. That's why I didn't see it. But I knew when it happened because I just couldn't see. When I got up in the morning, I couldn't see anything, and it was just black. So I knew it hit me. I have a full story. If you want me to do a full story for you, like more in depth, I can do it for you. But I was listening to this YouTuber talking about disability and like everybody's different perspective and stuff like that, and I was like, let me just do a video like that, right? So I'm gonna talk and walk with y'all since I'm like, do I even need this thing? I think this thing is just in charge. I don't think it's working for me, but I'll just keep it there for now. And I was like, let me talk about this, and about disabilities in schools, because when I was in school, like the girl who's talking about her disabilities, she initially was in school in Canada. So obviously I live in the U.S., so their schooling and stuff is different. Which I think what they do in Canada seems like it's better than America, because when I was in high school and I couldn't see and I was missing a lot of classes and stuff like that, but at one point I could see out of both of my eyes. Like it'd be one eye could see and one eye could see. So thank God worked it out like that. Like at least I had one eye at a time to see. He never made me totally like blind. And when I say I couldn't see, I only could see shadows, right? But now obviously I'm good. I could go everywhere by myself. I could go everywhere by myself before, but I'm like, now I could see. Like I couldn't see down the road, like in one of my eyes, and the other eye could see down the road. Like that's how it was. It wasn't like, it wasn't black. It was more of a gray film over my eye, right? So she was saying when she was in school, they didn't put her in special ed. The high school I went to, because it happened when I was in high school, they didn't want to put me in special ed because they said, oh, I guess in America, I think it's just freaking lazy. I don't know what it is, but it's just this, like, they want to put me in special ed. My mother was like, no. I was like, no. Why should I go to special ed? All I need is a person to help me get my notes. And I think that's probably what made me a better auditory learner. I always have been a better auditory learner than just, you know, sitting there. I mean, sitting and writing what people say. I thought since I think probably junior high school, I stopped taking notes like that because I learned more by just listening. And yeah. So they said you need to go on special ed. They didn't want to give me no special accommodations. I started going to a counselor lady and talking. I'm like, I need help. She said, I'm trying to get you help. But it's like, they said, for me to get the help that I wanted, don't put me in special ed. This girl named Molly Burke, she was blind technically. She's been blind all her life. Because she shaved some more like shadows. I talk about her before on my channel and things like that. And she said when she was going to school, all they used to have is usually her in the classroom, and they give her stuff to enhance her like stuff. They wouldn't separate her, even though she'd be like kind of, you know, different, because when she got older she had a dog with her, and she always had a person to like who's always walking with her. People always think it was like a parent or something like that. They didn't know probably was a para, not a para. It's a para. It's a para, right? Assistant teacher who follows the people who are disabled or whatever around. I believe it's a para. I want to believe it was a para. I wanted to go for that job at one point. It's just so shocking that Canada makes sure people are not kind of shunned. I feel like the special ed system are kind of shunned. They didn't want to put her out. You know, she technically looked different than everybody else because she had more extra equipment with her everywhere she went. Her books were bigger because, you know, she needed bigger letters, stuff like that. My school didn't even want to give me that. Like, my school didn't want to give me nothing extra unless I went in special ed. I'm like, why should I put that on my transcript that I'm in special ed? And all I need is extra help. Not like I have a learning disability or nothing like that. You know, I got D's and B's mixed up, and I still kind of have to think about dog and bed, and which, like, you know, but that's a different story. But it's not like I don't have dyslexia. I'm pretty sure I don't. But it could be slight dyslexia. I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's not like it's a learning disability or nothing. It's something that is just, you know, seeing. I'm confused on why I couldn't get that special help, and it's like, it's crazy. They didn't care about, like, I had to give paperwork in that doctors wrote in, and they said if I want these services, I have to go to special ed. So I suffered a lot in high school because, first of all, I didn't care about work in general. So even if I think I had my eyes, I think I'll be pretty not care about. I'll probably still sleep, but I slept more because I could see the point. I was just like not taking notes. I just didn't care. But I suffered a lot because I couldn't see. But now I'm happy. I'm so grateful because after those 4 years, a majority of it I could not see out of one eye or the other. And the first eye, what they took out was this eye for the cataract, and they put an implant in my eye. And the doctor was telling me now, I'm like, you're not going back in my eye unless I couldn't see out of that eye. Yeah, nobody's going back in. They said they want to replace this implant because, first of all, this one happened when I was 17. But they said I knew it went in bad in the first time. They lucky I can't see them behind for malpractice because it's ridiculous. I don't know if I told this before on YouTube that when I took off my, literally the surgery was one day, the next day you took off your patch after your surgery, and my eye couldn't see straight. My eye was, which is kind of weird, it was like tilted. My eye, like the way I saw things were tilted, and the doctor was like, it's gonna level out soon, which technically it did, but I could always see a haze. I could always see a different in my eye, and I'm like, bruh, you could have done better. But it's just so sad how the public school system in America is like, I don't know, I can't tell you how private schools are with disability. I really can't tell you. In America, I only went to public school growing up, and my child doesn't have a disability, so I can't tell you how they are. And my daughter did go to private school, so I'm saying that. But for public school in America, is, well, I can't say America, I just say New York City. So that's just like horrible. Like, they could have done so much better, made me feel more comfortable, and it was just bad. I could have done so much better if I just had the help. And in college now, it's so weird that college would do so much better than the regular high schools. Probably have more funding, I don't really know. You know, we pay out of your pocket or you pay financial aid or whatever. College, I got everything I needed. I got somebody's notes in class. If I needed a note taker, I could get that. But they gave me an option if I need a note taker or just get somebody in the class to get the notes. And I was like, I get somebody in the class to get my notes. It's not a big deal. And I'll copy their notes, like literally copy machine to copy the notes. I think the public schools in America are probably just cheap. And I got that in my 2 colleges, and it helped me out a lot. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Most of the notes I didn't read over, but I would have them if I needed them. I don't like to read, so does she hear me? Oh, make sure KK don't hear me because she likes to read. I just took it just in case I needed it, and you know, to be clear about certain things. But in math is where I needed it the most. So that's what I took the notes from when I realized I don't really need the notes. Because I'm more of a hearer and then remember things kind of person. And I didn't study anything other than in math class. because math I struggled in, and Spanish. I struggled with Spanish and math, which is not surprising. Everything else I did pretty well in for college. Things I cared about I did better in, like theater, dance, choir. Those are the classes I got the best grades in because I care about those most. I'm like the person who, if I care about things most, I'm gonna do better. If I don't care about it, I'm just like, long as passing. I shouldn't think that way, but it is what it is. But life goes on. But yeah. But anyway, guys, my part of my face is gonna be kind of darkness, and it's like I should just walk like this. That'd have been better. This looks lighter, right? I don't know. I don't know how this video is gonna come out, but we'll see. I'll get some content and have something out for you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Talk to you guys later.